Well, it wouldn't be a returning stream if there wasn't any scuff, so I'm just gonna have to say screw it and just figure out how to change the title of the stream at some point later. Anyways, hi. It has been almost, I guess, a year or so since I last played this game. Or last streamed. Let me just go ahead and just rephrase that entirely. It's been a long time coming. obviously I've taken some time away and just kind of tried to figure some stuff out and all that. First and foremost, those of you who are here, welcome. Again, viewership is not required for any of my streams or anything like that. Of course. Okay, well let me... I am trying my best here to try and get all of this fixed. Obviously, I'm gonna have to just keep it real close to my face if I want to try and just, you know, keep the volume pretty good. But again, thank you guys for helping me out with Scuff. Again, just trying to figure out all of the... Trying to figure out how to change the title and all that stuff. And getting back into the flow of things is gonna take a while. That much I know for a fact. Which is why I'm not really just gonna... I'm not gonna penalize myself or just fault myself for not being able to just get straight back into it. That being said, there are still some more notifications that I'm going to need to send out. That being said, I hope everyone is having a wonderful night. Again, the last time I streamed, I want to say was... I guess Minecraft back in 2025, but that doesn't sound correct in my head. Was that actually the last time that I streamed for streaming? Oh, okay, no, so obviously the title was incorrect. I never actually streamed in 2025, as a matter of fact, at all. My last stream for Twitch was back in 2024, around November 21st, where I was playing Einhander for its, I think it's 27th anniversary? Yeah, it's turned 27 now, and for the American release, it actually turned 27, no, is it 28, 29 years old? I forget at this point. But it is a game that I have held very close to my heart. But again, we're not here to play that. We're not here to play Minecraft or anything like that. First of which, I'm just here to catch all of you guys up and just kind of, you know, bring you up to speed on where all I have been. For starts, I was actually, up until April 28th of this year, I was living in Oklahoma. I had actually moved out of my parents' house back in 22, moved out to Oklahoma around that, you know, pretty much in August. And for the better part of 4 years, that's kind of where I stayed. I wouldn't exactly say it was bad, per se. I still had a roof over my head, and I can't be thankful about that enough. But it just wasn't where I wanted to be, if that makes sense. So I just kind of did some looking around, called up some friends, and at some point just kind of with the help of a friend, Cruzy, Chartreuse Proxy. I'm sure you are, a good portion of you in the chat are familiar with that name. Chartreuse Proxy, or Cruzy. They helped me out quite a bit, and I can't be thankful enough for helping them get me out of a pretty tough situation. But things are a hell of a lot better now. I'm in a much better situation, and things are turning around. I'll say that much. I've definitely put off trying to stream for a while, but now that I'm in a bit of a better situation, I think I'm looking forward and ready to get back into the flow of things. But obviously, I've been gone for like a good portion of the year. I haven't posted or done anything as far as like making videos or posting content on my YouTube or Twitch for the better part of... Yes, Finn, I am very well aware that it is the wrong year. I've been trying to figure out how to change the title on that, but it wouldn't be Scuff without me, you know, having to fiddle and just kind of look around and all that stuff. Unfortunately, OBS decided to change a lot of stuff, and I can't figure out how to change the title through here. Which is, it's a little frustrating to say the least, but, you know, I'll figure it out at some other point. I'm not gonna bother myself with trying to go through all of that and frustrate myself and not get to the point where I actually stream. But pretty much, I've got a lot more things in store for this year. Stream summary. I was looking for that, and I have not been able to find it. But again, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, it's been well over 2 years since I last streamed, and honestly, with me having moved and all that stuff, I figured what better way to try and get back into the flow of things than just, you know, doing like a basic stream and all that stuff, which tonight we're actually going to be playing the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. I've already made the character and all that stuff because I don't want to go through that whole, like, process. It took me like an hour to kind of perfect the character that I wanted to make, which I'm sure probably will come to no surprise for all of you. But I think with all that said, we're going to go ahead and just get into the thick of it. So let me go ahead and get that booted up for you guys right quick.